Teresa has said it, guys. She's going to be in the final scene of RHONJ.
Yeah.
What was I going to say to you about, what about, before we move on to Beverly Hills, unless you have any more Jersey, what about when Carlos is saying, you know, it was authentic season 1 and his dream cast is the season 1 Manzo. And then Teresa's like, well, I agree. Really?
Well, I don't think, like, I think she only agrees because then right after that, her family came on. Okay. But it was fun then. All we did, we went out to dinner. The restaurants were wining and dining us. We had a ball. They came to Posh. I was giving them mimosas. We had a friggin' ball. I mean, it was real. It was real, you know, and it's a very crazy thing what took place when they came on. Because again, now we see that Joe, you know, did what he did to get fame. When he did Slammed and he was like, you're my father, you're my father. You know, I mean, it was really crazy. Remember when the wrestling match between Joe and Joe, when the black stuff got all over everyone, the black stuff that was on Joe Gorgas' head. That's what I'm saying. I can't wait. That season is when they called Teresa so many names. Yeah, it's going to be good. I can't wait for all this. I can't wait. It's going to be good. Listen, they put themselves out there and I'm ready to speak on it.
And Teresa did say, I mean, shockingly, she gave props to Carolyn. She said, you know, the one thing, she said, I never wanted my family on because I looked at Dina and Jacqueline and Carolyn season 1 and 2 and what it was doing. And she's like, you know, I mean, she's a little confused because she's like, props to them because it never tore their family apart. Well, their family is torn apart.
No one talks to each other. None of them talk to each other. What is she? She talks out of both sides of her mouth, Teresa. Let's face it, okay? When she was doing a red carpet somewhere, I'm gonna stay. My daughters, the 2 younger ones, my new husband, and then all of a sudden she's in Philadelphia. She's there. Like, it's one or the other, honey. What are you gonna do? You have a little time off to spend some quality time. Do it. But no, then she was doing the Melissa Feaster, which they had to cancel. Like, which one is it?
But I feel like she's more active now than ever between seasons. Ever. She used to fake, like she is loving her. It's almost like, when that light goes off, when you're in that relationship and you're just like, I broke up with this person. Like, I should have broken up. Like, wow, life is great. Yeah. Or you're in a bad job and you're like, no, I actually quit. Like when the light goes off and you feel free and fancy and twinkle toes and let's dance on the ceiling.
Yes.
She feels like it's over. There's no point in ever talking about Melissa and Teresa again. It will never be. It is over. And I think she is just like, wow.
Free.
Louis, and again, is the best. I'm going to give Louis is the best thing that ever happened to
you're
this
doing
girl.
a good job. Keep it up.
Ruelas, you're the best thing that ever happened to this woman.
Absolutely. Keep it up. Good influence on Teresa. Keep it up. And I truly believe that Teresa should have done this. Teresa Giudice Ruelas. That's what she should be. I really believe that. I'm an old-fashioned girl. You're going to marry the man, take his name. She didn't.
But she might, you know how like there's a lot of famous people that become famous. And I mean, she's different. She's already famous, but there are people that eventually will hyphenate their name.
Okay.
Like I can't think of an example, but there's a lot of examples out there.
Yeah, I remember that too, but let's see what happens. I say no. I don't think she will. She's not that deep. But and then she said that he wants to renew their vow. Oh, she's going to invite Carlos to the renewal of the vows because they're going to renew the vows every year. So Carlos will be invited to that. Carlos will be invited.
Every year?
Every year he wants to renew their vows and Carlos will be invited to the first one.
Her love tank is full, honey. Her love
tank.
This one is he's a romantic. He
is.
I said it before. They are not. This is it. This is the real deal.
Okay. Listen, I wish them well. I've always said that. I don't wish bad things on people. Let me just see something. My dog was just choking. That's great.
He's a narcissist and
so is she.
Right. And she satisfies that. She looks up to him and that's what he needs.
Yeah, she really does.
And
she
he
loves
needs
to,
fame. It's so perfect.
it's perfect.
It's such a
No, it is.
perfect match.
David, you called that before me. I'm going to give you that. You called that before me. My dog threw up, so I'm going to clean it while we're on. I'm sorry. Listen, it is what it is.
Listen, you do that, but hey, and by the way, if you're a narcissist, and then we'll move on to Beverly Hills, and you want someone to fill your ego, the dumber the person is, the better.
Absolutely. Listen, I believe that, first of all, like I said, I'm going to start again that saying he is a good influence, and so is the sister. But I'm going to say that he could say anything and she would go along with it. I don't care what it is. She would say, yes, you're right, Ruelas. You're right.
Yeah. So this is he's you and I know the exes. It's not,
yes.
I mean, this is,
yeah, they weren't the type.
No, they said, fuck you, Louie. They said, fuck you, suck my dick. Yeah. And then
That's left. Exactly right. That's exactly right.
So this is what he's been looking for his whole life. I mean, he saw her on this TV and said, all right, like, she's not the most intelligent and I'll get the fame. And he's just like, this is the plan. And Louie, you fucking made it happen, man.
Oh my God. You listen, he put it out there. This is what I believe. My candle's lit every day. He put it out there and into the atmosphere and into the universe, and he got what he wanted. He got what he wanted. Power to you, Ruelas. Power to you. Power to you. You got exactly what you wanted, and so did she. Because remember when she did Dina's podcast, she told Dina that she loved what Dina had with David, the new husband. Okay. And I want that. And she put it out into the universe, and Ruelas showed up on the side of the road down the shore. I mean, a match made in heaven.
Was like the sister parked in the bushes, and she said, get out of the car now. There she is. And he went down the street and turned around and ran. And it was like not looking, and bumped into her and said, whoa, I'm sorry I knocked into you. Absolutely. Hi, I'm Louie. What's your name?
Yeah. There you go.
Ruelas. And I mean, no shade by this. He should He should write a book. Yeah. He should have his own podcast about self-fulfilling prophecy.
1,000.
Genius.
What is it?
Self-fulfilling prophecy.
I love it.
You like envision it and make it come true. Ruelas is a genius.
We're not teasing. We are not teasing. We mean it. No, this is not shading. We admire someone who goes out and gets what they want. I admire that.
Love it. So, job well done. I'm telling you.
My glasses. No wonder I can't.
Whereas we are predicting Joe and Melissa may not make it.
No.
I will stand by what I said. Teresa and Louie, till death do us part. Yep.
I don't know if I stand by that, but you know what? It's looking better and better to me. It really is, David. It's looking better and better to me. Right? Really. And I do believe now that Joe Gorgas' career as a stand-up will end before Teresa's marriage. That I can say.
I never saw Joe Gorgas stand up, but I definitely am going to take a hard pass on that. But I wish him the best of luck.
Me too. Get away from there, Lila.
What